Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be working the crochet color block blanket. It's part of my books and blanket series and I have chosen to pair this blanket with a book called Bagel in Love. It's so cute and great for all different ages of kids. My son Parker loves it so much and it's just a really adorable book with great illustrations. So the colors that I chose to work with for this blanket were inspired by the book, but you can use any color combination you like. You can do one solid color, you can do a two-tone stripe. The options are really limitless here. So I chose to work with Lion Brand Woolies yarn and my own hand-dyed yarn from Handmade Home Fibers. You can shop that at the link below or handmadehomefibers.com. You can also just use any worsted weight yarn. And then you're also going to need a size J 6mm hook for this project. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm only going to be making a small swatch for this video, but make sure to head on over to my blog for the free pattern where I have lots of great charts that include your stitch counts, row counts, everything that you'll need for all different sizes of blankets. So go ahead and start with a slip knot and insert your hook into that loop. Tighten it down. Make sure that loop is nice and movable on your hook. You don't want it too tight. And then we're just going to start chaining. So again, refer back to those charts so that you know how many chains you should be starting with. And I'm just going to be chaining 12 here for this swatch. So go ahead and pause here and make sure that you have the right amount of chains for the size blanket you're making. So we're going to be working into the third chain from our hook. So make sure you skip 2 and work into that third chain. We're going to be doing a half double crochet. So yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over again, and pull through all 3 loops on your hook. And then we're just going to do it again in the next chain there. Yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, pull through all 3. And then we're just going to keep half double crocheting for the whole first row. If you need a refresher on half double crochets, there's lots of great tutorials on YouTube, so make sure to search that. Make sure you don't miss that last one. And this is how your first row should be looking. Remember, your first row should be much longer than this. I'm only making a swatch here. And then we're just going to chain 2 and turn our work. So we are now going to start working back loop only half double crochets. So make sure to identify those little V's on the top of your stitches. Here is the front loop, the one closest to you, and the back loop, the one furthest from you, is the one we want to be stitching into. So yarn over, insert your hook just into that back loop only, pull up a loop, and finish off that half double crochet. So go ahead and do that again, yarn over, insert your hook into that back loop only, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops, and then you're just going to continue that back loop only all the way down. And of course, feel free to pause and rewind and re-watch those stitches slowed down if you need to. So this is how it should be looking. Notice that nice ridge where those front loops are pushed forward. And then we're going to chain 2 again and turn. And then make sure you're working in that back loop only again. So just keep on doing back loop only half double crochets all the way down. And that's about all you need to know for the entirety of this blanket. The whole pattern is just back loop only, half double crochet. So I'm just going to finish stitching my last row here for my swatch, and then we're going to get ready to do a color change. Notice those nice ridges that the back loop only creates. And you want to make sure that you're stitching consistently throughout this entire pattern. If you're stitching too loosely or too tightly at times, your tension can be off and those ridges won't appear as straight as they could be. So make sure you're stitching consistently and your tension is good throughout the whole blanket. Alright, so I'm just snipping that end from the old yarn and grabbing the new yarn that I'm switching to. And you're just going to tie on that new yarn to the old one and give it a double knot. And then just tighten down that knot so that it's taut against your work. And then we're going to chain up 2 with that new yarn that we just switched to. And then you're going to continue working those back loop only half double crochets with the new yarn. And again, make sure to pay special attention to your tension here. You want this color change line when your blanket is all done to be really clean and straight. So working the last couple stitches here, and then we're going to chain up 2 and turn our work. And again, back loop only half double crochet. You're just going to keep working that throughout the rest of the blanket. And so here I am done with my swatch. This is how your blanket should be looking, of course much larger. And I'm just going to go ahead and finish it off here. And you're all done. I just love this back loop only half double crochet. It's one of my favorite stitches and it looks so nice on blankets. It creates a great texture. Again, notice that nice clean line from the color change with even tension. And I hope you love your blanket. Let me know in the comments below what color combo you decide to go with. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching.